2, Toastmaster Mark Ehlers is DTM Toastmaster Jeff Rufenacht.
I asked Mark beforehand if he wanted me to look for anything. He said, Jeff, I haven't spoken in over a year. I just want to get through it. You did more than just get through it, and I did not feel any rust. Right from the beginning, Mark stood there. He had a momentary fig leaf, and then it just opened up, and I watched him make eye contact with the audience. Did you all feel that right from the beginning? Then he got into a tough topic. It's called the slave, so I'm listening. I dialed the number half a dozen times, but hung up. I'm listening. I'm engaged. Then we get to find out credit card debt. Not a few thousand, tens of thousands in credit card debt. He's borrowed from his parents. He's got a mortgage. The only way he can borrow from his ex-wife is over his dead body. So he peppers in some sugar, if you will, or maybe stevia or monk fruit, to just make it go down a little smoother. Classic, organic Mark humor. Already mentioned the X. My master was MasterCard. Not only funny, but memorable. I've never heard God quoted before in a speech. You're welcome, but next time, be more careful what you ask for. And he gets serious with us as he lets us see his journey. He hears Dave Ramsey say 7 words. The borrower is slave to the lender. Got it. Did you catch the alliteration? When you're as good as he is, stuff just happens, and as an audience member, you don't necessarily notice Carl in the corner cubicle at the credit card company. Now, one thing I want everybody to think about, because I've heard this before, we respect strength, but we connect to weakness. Realize he could have started the speech here. I'm going to talk to you today about how I overcame credit card debt. In 1 year, I had my credit card paid off. The next year, my parents, in 5 years, a mortgage, and now I'm debt-free and able to do whatever I want. And we would have hated him for it. We would have been jealous. We would have been envious. Instead, when he says, I was on the bottom looking up, we think one of 2 thoughts. That could have happened to me, or I'm glad I'm not the only one. And we're connected in a way that if he had just done a self-aggrandizing speech, as I so often hear at this club, we would not have connected. We would have said, yay, you. Instead, we're going, wow, what a lesson learned. The one thing I would look at for improvement, you did have time at the end. You could have paused a bit. Reports have come out that we have the highest credit card debt in our country's history. That could have been brought up and just give us a chance to consider. Wonderful. Don't wait another year for another speech. Thanks.